Hi everybody, welcome back to another video, and welcome if you're new. I am Allie Grace and I'm so glad that you're watching my video. So for today's video I have my Summerween TBR, and Summerween is a new readathon that was created by Olivia from Liv Reads a Latte, or Olivia Reads a Latte, I'm not sure which, and Gabby from Gabby Reads. So this is a readathon that takes place the last week of August, which is August 24th to 30th, and it is a Halloween themed readathon that takes place during the summer, and I'm super excited for this readathon because fall is my favorite season and I also really love Halloween, so I am very ready for fall. So this readathon has just come at the perfect time and I am so excited for it, and I'm just really ready for some spooky vibes. So as with all of my other TBR videos, I tend to choose a couple of options for each prompt just so that I can kind of give myself some guidelines but also some wiggle room to mood read. With all of that being said, let's get into the challenges. So the first challenge is to read a book with a creepy cover, and I have, of course, a few options for this. The first option is The Shadows by Alex North, and this hand is very creepy, so I thought this would be a great fit for this challenge. And I honestly have no idea what this book is about besides that it's a creepy thriller, and I think it has some paranormal vibes, so that sounds good. I read The Whisper Man by Alex North and really liked it, so yeah, I felt comfortable getting this without really knowing what it's about. The next option is Home Before Dark by Riley Sager, and I have officially read all of his other books, so this is the only Riley Sager book I have not read yet. And the green on this cover just gives me creepy vibes because a lot of like Disney villains are associated with lime green, so to me when I see this cover, like just even the color creeps me out. So yeah, that's my next option, and this is about a family who used to live in this haunted house, and the main character's dad wrote like a book about it. I think something happens where she's inheriting this house or something, and she's going back there, and she was kind of skeptical if the house was really haunted. And when she gets there, all these things start happening that make her think that it really was haunted. So I really want to read this because I've loved all of Riley Sager's other books, so I really want to read this. Hopefully I can get to it. The next option I have for this challenge is Lock and Key, Welcome to Lovecraft, Volume 1 by Joe Hill and Gabriel Rodriguez. And I've already read this graphic novel, so I'm thinking I might get the second volume. But if I'm not able to, I'll just reread this one because I do at some point want to continue this graphic novel series, hopefully this fall. So if I could go ahead and reread this and kind of figure, like, because it's been almost a year since I read this the first time, so if I don't get the second volume, I will just reread this, and I might just reread this even if I do get the second volume. So this graphic novel is about these kids whose parents were murdered, and so they go, I think, to live with their uncle or something, and so there's like the creepy murderer vibes, and there's also some paranormal stuff going on in that house, so it's really good. I really liked it the first time around, and like this cover is super creepy, like with that skull and like that looming house and like the blood in the words. So yeah, this is a super creepy cover, so very fitting for this challenge. And the last option that I have for this challenge is My Best Friend's Exorcism by Grady Hendrix, and I honestly have no idea what this book is about, but whenever I see the cover, it just makes me think of Stranger Things, which I don't think it's like Stranger Things at all, but I like the 80s vibes that the cover has, so that's why I want to read that book. I don't own it, so I've been thinking about buying it, but I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna buy it or not. But I still wanted to include it on this TBR because I do really want to read that at some point. So the next challenge for this readathon is to read a paranormal or supernatural book. And two of the books I've already mentioned do have paranormal vibes, so those are two of my options, and they are The Shadows by Alex North, and Olivia said in her video that this has paranormal vibes, so this is an option. I could double up on this with another challenge or count them separately, who knows. And the other one, Lock and Key, I've already read this, so I know that it has paranormal vibes. So yeah, those are two of my options. So my last option for this challenge is Ghost Squad by Claribel A. Ortega. This was on my most anticipated releases video, and so I really want to read this book, but it's another one that I don't own, but I've really been wanting to buy it, so I'm gonna decide. I probably will buy at least one of the books that I've said I'm gonna buy on here, but I haven't decided if I'm gonna buy all of them or just like one. So if I buy just one, it's probably gonna be this one because I really want to read it during this readathon. And I honestly don't remember what the synopsis is anymore, but I know that it was like Ghostbusters meets Stranger Things, and like the cover has like Cinco de Mayo vibes, so I don't know, it sounds fun. I want to read it. So the next challenge for this readathon is to read a book with a haunted house, and the two options I have for this challenge are both ones that I've already mentioned, and they are Lock and Key, which this one's not so much haunted, but it definitely kind of has that haunted house vibe, so I think it would count. And the other one, of course, is Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. This one definitely has a haunted house, or I don't know if it's actually haunted, but that's what everybody's been saying. So the next challenge is to read a book in the dark, and for this challenge I'm just gonna pick one of the ones that I've already mentioned and choose to read that one in the dark. If I do wind up reading Lock and Key, it will probably be that one since it's a graphic novel and it won't take me very long to read. So yeah. So the last challenge is to read a book that is recommended by the hosts, and my options for this came from Olivia's video. I think a couple of them might have been mentioned in Gabby's video too, but I don't remember anymore, and they are all already ones that I have mentioned. The first one is My Best Friend's Exorcism, which I kind of want to try to read because it's also the Buddy Reads a Latte book, so that way I could like participate in any discussions about that one. So I'm thinking about that, but I'm also going to be in school, so I don't know how much time I'll have, so I might not be able to get to all of these. So with that being said, my other options could be Home Before Dark and The Shadows. So yeah, I think I have like 4 or 5 different books that I can choose among and double up really well with these challenges. So I think that should be really good, because if worse comes to worse, I can just pick Lock and Key and then like another one of the books, like the like not graphic novel books, you know, so I could pick one of those to meet all of the challenges. So yeah, those are my plans. Let me know if you're participating in this, what you want to read. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon in my next video. Bye.